10 years ago, I won Best Actress and killed myself. Now the industry's top talents gather. My boyfriend said coldly to the live camera, "The one who killed Zhang Yuan is among you. Unless you want to die, tell the truth." When Ziyi won Best Actor, the host asked, "Who influenced your career the most?" Ziyi paused, then slowly said my name. Silence fell. I had died 10 years ago, right after receiving this very award. I searched my memories for a long time before recalling where I'd seen him. It was at a newcomer audition. All newcomers had to pass rounds of selection for roles. Ziyi wasn't handsome, but his eyes seemed to speak. Even a minor role, he portrayed vividly. I found him talented and gave him my only semi-final slot. He didn't disappoint me. He won the final championship. The second time we met, he played second lead in my film. His acting was raw but hardworking. He portrayed a lovelorn playboy perfectly. After that, we never met again, because I died on this golden stage, becoming a lingering ghost at this ceremony. As Ziyi finished, someone hurried on stage to pull him away. It was my former manager, scolding him. Why mention him on such a good day? Bad luck. Ziyi lowered his head as if yielding. I was wrong, but his squinting eyes didn't look repentant. I'd always wondered, a versatile superstar, why can't he be mentioned now? Yuan Jai shot him a glare. If you want to live, stop asking. Ziyi smiled obediently. I froze. So Yuan Jai had always known my suicide was suspicious. Maybe he was involved. The stage announced Best Actress. A young actress stepped up to receive the award. She was beautiful. Every gesture exuded elegance. She was exactly my type. As she took the trophy, the host asked, "After 10 years of dedication, what do you want to say?" She stood naturally at the mic. "Thank Zhang Yuan. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Zhang Yuan is me." After Ziyi's speech, no one dared go down. It was inappropriate. The host forced himself to continue. "Oh? Can you tell us why?" Her eyes glistened. "Because he saved me from being raped." The audience was stunned. The director frantically tried to cut to commercials but couldn't switch. Before the actress could react, investors and directors began leaving one by one. Hearing this, I vaguely recalled memories from her face. It was a celebration party. The whole crew celebrating. She was just a newcomer then, pretty, so she became a foreground extra on her first job. She was my stand-in. I looked away for a moment, and someone drugged her. She was burning up, barely conscious, but she clung to my arm desperately. "Save me. I don't want. I don't want." I ignored all the powerful people's stares and brought her back. After that, I gave her small roles to hone her skills. Memories. I never thought she'd grow into such a graceful young woman. After the commotion, the director's voice came from the control room. "Continue the ceremony." The investors and directors returned. They took their seats. The young actress wasn't so much invited off as forcibly dragged away. Next up, Best Screenplay Award. When Zhang Fei's name appeared on screen, murmurs spread. Everyone knew she was my best friend. By now, even the slowest person realized something was wrong with this ceremony. Zhang Fei walked up with a bright smile. She took her award. The host beside her, sweating, asked in a trembling voice, "You're a veteran with many great scripts. Which one are you most proud of?" Zhang Fei smiled. "I Kill. But it's not finished yet." The host sighed in relief, not hearing my name. "But I Kill was already made into a film. Why say it's unfinished?" Zhang Fei laughed. "That was only the first half. The second half hasn't been filmed yet." Her smile faded as she scanned the audience. "Should be soon. Depends on director Cheng's schedule." Zhang Fei's part went smoothly, putting everyone at ease. But I noticed the script she mentioned. I Kill. I Kill is a realistic script about a girl who discovers her company's upper-level secrets. They suppressed and slandered her through various means, eventually driving the girl to death. Publicly claimed suicide, portraying management as profit-driven at Moshi Life. But Hella and the girl were threatened, leaving them isolated and helpless. Humanity's darkness and complexity were fully shown. One line was iconic: "If he died, all the troubles would vanish." What psychological burden was needed? The script once caused a sensation nationwide, but I knew the protagonist was me. 10 years ago, when I received the award, it was the highlight of my life. Yet for various reasons, I could only end my life in an extreme way. Watching Cheng Yu about to take the stage, I roughly guessed what would happen next, because 10 years ago he was my boyfriend, and we were planning our wedding when I died. The screen displayed the name Chen Yu in large letters. Over these 10 years, Chen Yu had won every directing award, big or small, just like today's Best Director award belonged to him. Under the spotlight, Chen Yu walked step by step toward the podium. He wore a black suit with a white flower on his chest, a plain ring on his left ring finger. He stood tall with piercing eyes. A faint smile lingered at the corner of his mouth. He wasn't handsome, but his refined temperament stood out. Now, with age, his walk carried a hint of sharpness. The venue fell silent. Everyone stared intently at him. The host wiped cold sweat from his forehead. Just now, editor Jean Fay mentioned there's more to I Kill. Cheng Yu smiled and nodded. Yes, when can we see it? After all, I Kill performed excellently. Cheng Yu straightened up, sweeping his gaze across all the audience from left to right before slowly thinking, right now. The next second, all the lights in the venue went out. Screams and gasps rose in the darkness. A full minute later, the stage lights came back on, but only one beam shone directly on Cheng Yu. No one stood beside him anymore. He wore a landlord mask, standing alone before the microphone. His voice choked with emotion. Welcome to I Kill 2. What distinguished the Golden Magnolia Award from other domestic awards was its ceremony at sea, a massive cruise ship carrying celebrities and elites, sailing toward the ocean, cutting through the waves. A 3-day gathering would typically be held first, and only after sailing far enough would the awards begin. At that moment, the giant cruise ship named Golden Magnolia had deviated from its course, sailing into international waters. Clearly, a group of mercenaries had been hired, and they had fully taken control of the ship. Yet the live broadcast continued. Below the stage, the celebrities and tycoons had fallen unconscious from the drugs. Several people wearing gas masks appeared in the venue, straightening those slumped in their seats, pressing buttons under the chairs, and metal restraints locked their limbs. Those who made it to Golden Magnolia were no small figures, which meant the number of guests was relatively small. Soon, everyone was neatly secured in their seats. Seeing everyone was cuffed, Cheng Yu fired a device at the fire suppression system at the top of the banquet hall. A burning smoke grenade. Instantly, torrents of water poured from above. Those who married Nai were drenched by the water, like drowned rats, losing all their former dignity. Most woke up and started cursing loudly. Only a few observed carefully, but Cheng Yu gave them no time to breathe. The big screen on stage began playing a tape. The tape was short, just a few dozen seconds, showing every moment Cheng Yu and I shared. The final scene showed me holding a trophy, and a dagger in the other hand, center stage. Slitting my own throat, Cheng Yu removed his gas mask. His eyes were bloodshot, staring at the screen. He gripped the mic, voice hoarse. I gathered everyone here today for just one thing: to find out how my wife Zhang Yuan died. All sound in the venue vanished. Cheng Yu ignored what they thought. He switched the screen to another scene. A person was locked in a tiny room, hands and feet tightly bound, 2 electrodes attached to the body. I looked at the screen, confirmed it was my former manager, Sister Yuan. Cheng Yu asked her directly, why did Zhang Yuan really die 10 years ago? Sister Yuan stammered, mouth unblocked. Wasn't it all reported? Hallucinations from drug use, so she killed herself. Cheng Yu paused and asked again, are you sure? Xiao Cheng, I know you're hurting, but that's what the coroner concluded. Sister Yuan was trembling all over, but her words never changed. Cheng Yu closed his eyes, as if deciding something. He took out a remote control. Power on. Sister Yuan's body went rigid. She let out painful screams. After 15 seconds, he turned it off and asked, I'll ask again, how did Zhang Yuan die? Suicide, suicide. I personally showed you the coroner's report. Have you forgotten? Before Cheng Yu could speak, Zhu Yi pulled off his hood. Bullshit. If he really killed himself, how do you explain over 30 wounds? Yuan was stunned by Zhu Yi's words. Zhu Yi, I've treated you well, don't talk nonsense. I'm not lying. I saw it with my own eyes. When Senior Zhang Yuan died, his thighs and torso were covered in wounds. This wasn't mentioned in the incident report at all. Zhu Yi's eyes were red, hands trembling slightly as he spoke. He was no longer a newcomer to the entertainment industry, but he still couldn't contain his emotions. He was so emotional he nearly broke down on the live stream. I saw Zhang Yuan's wounds too. The moment Zhu Yi finished speaking, a female voice came from the audience. Though his hands and feet were cuffed, his clothes were disheveled from the earlier drenching, he still maintained a dignified posture. 10 years ago, he was my rival. We competed for almost every opportunity, but since I attempted suicide, his ambition faded considerably, as if he was deliberately holding back. Cheng Yu struggled against Yuan's angry glare, so he said a bit more. He swallowed nervously, looking at the camera. He saw Zhang Yuan's body when he died. Besides the fatal wound on the neck, his arms, legs, and torso all showed clear signs of beating. Cheng Yu took 2 deep breaths before continuing. Didn't you suspect anything then? Yuan said it was Zhang Yuan's withdrawal symptoms causing self-harm, and the medication change made it worse. So the bleeding was heavy. His manager said so. So I had no right to ask further. Cheng Yu stared at him for a while before turning to the screen. He's telling the truth. Yuan's face was twisted with rage. Cheng, what I gave you was a beating. Stop asking, it won't do you any good. Cheng Yu chuckled lightly, as if brushing dust off his clothes, watching Yuan like an outsider. The next moment, Yuan screamed again, uncontrollably convulsing and losing control. Everyone in the audience stared at Cheng Yu, as if looking at a demon. Still not talking, Cheng Yu's voice was cold, devoid of any emotion. Zhang Fei grabbed Cheng Yu's arm and whispered a warning. Cheng Yu, if you keep this up, he'll die. Cheng Yu replied calmly, then let him die. Zhang Fei's eyes flashed with disbelief. Who could have thought? 10 years ago, Cheng Yu feared stepping on ants. A bodhisattva's heart, now returning to kill. I dared not imagine how he survived those years. Cheng Yu's words stunned everyone present. Someone in the audience spoke again. The night before the awards, I saw Director Lai drag him into a room. Bullshit, Director Lai retorted. That bitch seduced me. That woman was just a minor starlet. She looked at Director Lai, voice trembling. You schemed and forced me too. How dare you say she seduced you? She was about to get married then. What could she possibly see in you, though handcuffed to the chair? Director Lai kept struggling. What could she see? Naturally, the resources in my hands. She fell into disgrace. The Best Actress winner stepped up to her. A slap. Director Lai couldn't accept such humiliation. Started cursing and spitting. The actress grabbed her hair, pulled hard backward, forcing her mouth open in pain, then stuffed a rubber ball in her mouth. She finally quieted down, but the actress who spoke was already sobbing. Cheng Yu turned to the screen and asked, let me ask differently. 3 days before the awards, a video leaked online. Who was in the group video? Sister Yuan heard this, widened her eyes, gritting her teeth desperately. Cheng Yu, stop asking. Cheng Yu leaned forward slightly. You can stay silent, but the consequence is death now. Sister Yuan trembled with fear. Finally, she seemed to make a decision and started naming names. Lai Dezhong, Wang Zuyi, Liu Ming, Zuyu. With each name she said. Cheng Yu's gaze dimmed a little more each time. I floated up, wanting to cover her ears, but I couldn't reach her no matter what. I didn't want to recall those painful days, nor did I want the ones I loved to suffer because of me. But all I could do was watching the anger gather in her eyes. After Yuan Jai named over a dozen people, she stopped, and those named cursed in fury. They weren't cursing Yuan Jai, but cursing me instead. Yet Cheng Yu wasn't about to let Yuan Jai off. In the leaked video, a woman's voice was recording. Who was she? Yuan Jai's eyes were red as she begged hoarsely. Cheng Yu, please let me go. I want to live. I want to live, please let me go. Cheng Yu's mother dropped the remote, as if trying to trigger the machine again. Zhang Fei stepped forward and held her arm. She's said enough. If you kill her now, no one will tell you the truth. Cheng Yu turned, her eyes red as if soaked in blood. She was the one who handed Yuan to them. Zhang Fei grabbed a tissue. Given Zhang Yuan's personality, these things weren't enough to drive her to such an extreme end. There must be other reasons for her death. Zhang Fei was right. If it were only this one thing, I never would have thought of leaving this world. But they never left me a way out. Cheng Yu seemed to have calmed down, raised her hand and turned off the screen, then turned to the dozen people she had mentioned. To be honest, for 10 years, Cheng Yu and Zhang Fei had hidden it too well, so that most of these dozen people had been with Cheng El and Cheng Xing all along. When they saw Cheng El walking toward them with an axe, someone couldn't help but speak up. Please, after everything we've been through, don't you trust me? Cheng El didn't even look at them, and walked straight to Director Lai Dezhong. She looked up and asked about what had just happened. Is what you said earlier the truth? The woman barely stopped to catch her breath. Him telling the truth, in her phone, she should still have the evidence saved. Cheng El nodded, pulled out the rubber ball gagging Director Lai, raised the axe. A scream rang out as Lai Dezhong's pinky fell. Blood gushed out, instantly staining her suit red. A pungent stench suddenly filled the air. Cheng El watched her raise the axe again. Now tell me who was involved. If you lie or deceive me, next time I'll cut off more than fingers. Lai Dezhong stammered out the names, almost identical to what Yuan had said. The one who'd been bragging now fell silent. Cheng El walked to the man who mentioned friendship, staring at him with a cold smile. What do you think our friendship means now? Terrified, the man begged for mercy. They forced me. I didn't want to. If I didn't join them, I'd be killed. Brother, I truly had no choice. You have to believe me. Cheng El sneered at him. Let's play a new game. Cheng El pointed at the camera nearby. Do you know how much I paid to hire top-tier forgers for the blood program? Every frame here is live streaming right now. Officials need at least 4 hours to cut my feed. Hours. The man stared at the camera, terror in his eyes. You're insane. Cheng El's face showed clear exhaustion, yet her smile remained chilling. Tell me who organized this and who filmed it. What was the real purpose? The man glanced at the camera, then at Cheng El, standing there, tense all over. Cheng El ignored his soaked pants and looked up at the others in the audience. Now every one of you has one chance to tell me her secrets. Cheng El lowered her head at her former friend. I know the crime you've committed. At most, you'll serve a few years. But if your dirty deeds everyone found out, it's not just about going to prison. Cheng Yu's words had barely faded when someone spoke up. I know, the speaker was the last idol from recent years. Delicate features and outstanding talent. 2 years ago, he broke out with a film, and that film's producer was exactly the friend in front of Cheng Yu. Director Zhu Yu's imprisonment 2 years ago was her doing. It was fabricated evidence of rape of a minor. The moment those words were spoken, everyone's expression changed. Cheng Yu asked curiously, how do you know? I'm still helping the girl who was assaulted. She provided other evidence. Cheng Yu's friend struggled. Bullshit. That wasn't me. Cheng Yu sneered. Maybe you can save your breath and tell the police you're innocent. Then, but the idol hadn't finished speaking. One more thing. Even Cheng Yu was surprised. The idol took a deep breath and slowly uttered a sentence. I was even forced by her too. She injected me with something that could be swapped. Cheng Yu looked at her, signaling her to continue. I still have the needle she used on me, and some things about Zhang Yuan. Cheng Yu's gaze tightened. On her phone was a short video showing a face. About Zhang Yuan. The content was highly similar to what was circulating online. Cheng Yu reached into her pocket and took out the phone, and handed it to Zhang Fei. Cheng Yu seemed to have lost all emotion. Her voice floated softly. Thank you, the idol gave a bitter smile. It's only right. If not for Senior Zhang Yun, I would have been eliminated by insider deals in my first talent show. Cheng Yu gave her another look before shifting her gaze. Meanwhile, this friend was trembling in fear. I don't have those things, the leader gave them to me. The leader, who was writhing in pain, immediately said, bullshit, you begged me to sell them to you. How dare you say that? I have your transfer records now. Don't try to frame me. Cheng Yu smiled watching them bicker. Zhang Fei handed the phone back. Found it. Cheng Yu took it with trembling hands. It was just a 7-second video, but the veins on Cheng Yu's hands bulged instantly. Then she handed the phone to Zhang Fei. Post this online. Zhang Fei was startled. Zhang Yun is in this too. How many times has her video been watched in 10 years? But these bastards. No one even knows who they are. Only my Zhang Yun gets judged by everyone. Zhang Fei choked up. They'll blur it as soon as possible. No need. Cheng Yu's voice trembled. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Zhang Yun wants the truth and innocence, not the cleanliness they imagine. Zhang Fei looked at Cheng Yu and finally nodded. Cheng Yu walked up to Lai Dezhong. You injected her with the drugs. Lai Dezhong's face changed. Bullshit. She was already addicted. She was wild when she hung out with us. Yeah. Cheng Yu said no more. She reached out and unbuckled Lai Dezhong's pants, then grabbed a knife from the prop box. Lin Yued's pants were wet again. I said, Lin Yued, the boss daughter of Lin's studio, led us. She was the one who brought us together. Lin Yue didn't finish her sentence before her genitals were completely cut off by Cheng Yu, and Lin Yue instantly lost her spirit. Cheng Yu stared at her. I already knew when I watched the video. Lin Yue tried to say something, but Cheng Yu grabbed her hair and pried open her mouth, shoved in a rubber ball. Then Cheng Yu walked up to Lin Yue. Lai to try to stay calm. Don't forget, my company invested in several of your films. Don't be ungrateful. Cheng Yu laughed as if she heard a joke. Then I should thank you because, without your investment, I can't finish today's plan. Lin Yued was far more shocked than the others. Cheng Yu, you'll regret this today. Even your parents and family will suffer. My only family is Jiang Ren. Lin Yued paused before speaking. You found who's in that video. You can do whatever you want to them. Just spare me. Linda can keep investing in you. Cheng Yu grew impatient. He had Lu Chu search him. Lin Yued carried quite a few items. 2 packets of powder, a phone, and something like a recorder. Cheng Yu grabbed Lin Yued's phone. After handing the phone and recorder to Zhang Fei, Cheng Yu picked up the 2 packets. Both contained white powder. You also caused Zhang Yuan's delirium. Everyone has said it. Zhang Yuan was already addicted to drugs. Why won't you believe it? Cheng Yu slapped Lin Yu's pretty face. A red handprint appeared on his pale skin. Cheng Yu, you are forcing a confession. You can't erase Zhang Yuan's addiction. Cheng Yu took a long breath, grabbed Lin Yu's hair, forcing eye contact. He is my wife. How would I know if he used drugs? Lin Yuid gave him a dismissive look. Who knows? Even if you're his husband, you might not know all his secrets. Besides, you two aren't even married. Cheng Yu was about to slap him again, but Zhang Fei stopped him. Take a look at these. Cheng Yu flipped through the phone and laughed. The laugh was absurd and mocking. Cheng Yu didn't confront him immediately. He just pulled out his phone and started sending something. Seeing his reaction, Lin Yuid thought he still had a chance and spoke up. You're smart. You know what to do. The moment Lin Yuid finished speaking, the slap that never landed came down on his face. He then saw the look in Cheng Yu's eyes, filled with cruelty, like looking at an animal. Lin Yuid sensed something was off, and wisely shut his mouth. Cheng Yu put away her phone. The next moment, a file appeared on screen. Its contents chilled everyone present. The file being flipped through explained bit by bit. Lind Group, under trainee training guys, sent Chinese women to H country tycoons. So this was what Zhang Yuan discovered. Lin Yuid's body went stiff. Aren't you afraid of death saying this? Cheng Yu ignored him completely. She kept narrating in a low voice. Among the women sent to H country, most were underage children. Some were even gay men or lesbians. Gasps erupted from the audience. Even they never imagined Lin Yuid did such things. The file also contained various photos. The women all wore shackles or collars, not a single patch of skin unharmed. The gay men and lesbians wore revealing clothes. Some even made seductive poses. There were even customer feedback comments. Cheng Yu suppressed her anger and continued. Lin's role in all this was sourcing quality members and people in H country for plausible disappearances. The file contained a list. Dozens of names were written on it. Each one represented blood and tears. Some names were circled or crossed out. Those crossed out had perished in customers' hands. Women and children weren't treated as people here. They were goods priced at will. All this evidence was enough to prove Lind Group engaged in international trafficking and played a major role in it. Cheng Yu tried to scroll on as Zhang Fei stood beside her. Our live stream was just forcibly cut off. Didn't we say 4 hours? Why did we lose connection already? Zhang Fei paused, then said, someone in H country made a move. They hacked the system and blocked everything. We had no choice but to give them the crack. Before Cheng Yu could speak, Zhang Fei continued. 10 minutes after that video was posted, it was already massively banned. Cheng Yu closed his eyes and asked, is the live stream still running? Zhang Fei nodded. The live stream was still ongoing. That's enough. Zhang Fei frowned. One more thing. What? Lin Yuid's phone was remotely wiped. Cheng Yu was about to speak to Lin Yuid. The phone rang. It wasn't anyone's personal phone. It was Luan Xuan's satellite phone. After speaking, he handed it to Cheng Yu. For you. A stern voice came through. Cheng Yu, I'm Director Lin Feng. Do whatever you want, but don't touch my daughter. Mercenaries are already heading toward Lin Yu. The H country people won't let you go. You'd better be smart. Cheng Yu listened silently, then smiled. He answered in a surprisingly good temper. Thanks, got it. Then he hung up. He turned to Liu Chu and said, have brother control the Yanxi network back home. Let them leave once near the border. He held the 2 packets taken from Lin Yuid. He stood before the tied-up Reed. What is this? Reed barely lifted his head to look. A rubber ball stuffed his mouth. He struggled to utter a few words. Seeing this, Cheng Yu pulled the rubber ball from his mouth. He finally spoke in broken sentences. This one is the upper part, a hallucinogenic powder for exchange. Cheng Yu nodded. Good. He then walked toward Lin Yuid with water. Lin Yuid seemed to sense his intent. She struggled wildly in the enclosed chair. Zhang Fei blocked Cheng Yu right then. What are you doing? You promised me you wouldn't kill. Cheng Yu shook off Zhang Fei's hand and yelled, can you just let it go? I can't let it go. I was only away on business for days. Why were they gone when I returned? We'd already picked our wedding venue. Zhang Fei looked at the powder in his hand. How is this different from those beasts? Cheng L calmed down instead. Facing such a pack of beasts, I still need to consider humanity. Zhang Fei, don't you think you're too merciful? You said you only wanted one truth. John Fay stepped back half a step. A Yuan sent a name before suicide. I searched 10 years, found nothing. Only today I saw it on that list. The name crossed out, know what it means. Cheng L's eyes red, veins bulging. His clothes were a mess from frenzy. John Fay froze in fear, silent. It means the girl a Yuan tried to save. She's dead too. Cheng L spoke those last words softly, like a feather drifting lightly, yet like a stone crushing everyone's chest. Cheng L inhaled, told the blood servant, lock him up. Watching John Fay drag it away, Cheng Yu gripped Lin Yuid's jaw. 2 bags of powder poured into his mouth, forced water down. Lin Yuid struggled violently. His clothes became disheveled, drugged. Lin Yuid's eyes blurred, even tears dried up. Cheng Yu, what's the point? Zhang Yuan's 3 months of silence. Did you notice? When Zhang Yuan needed you most, were you there? You're the one who brought Zhang Yuan despair. Cheng Yu unlocked Lin Yuid's restraints, dragged him up by the hair. The drug was already taking effect. He even started pressing against Cheng Yu. Cheng Yu stepped back in disgust. His trembling hand held Lin Yuid. Why is he addicted to drugs? Lin Yuid regained clarity briefly. Then panic set in immediately. He deserved it. Who did he think he was? Even said he'd take evidence to the police. He grabbed a live stream camera nearby, started dragging Lin Yuid outside. Ahaha, Cheng Yu. You don't know how wild he gets. Always playing saint, meddling in everything, thinking he could rule the entertainment world. Ruining the original audition plan was bad enough. A new girl with no money or backing. Why protect her so much? Like he's the only good person. So high and mighty, the higher he stands, the more it'll drag him down. He thought killing himself on award day would draw attention. He bore the label of attempted suicide for 10 years. Ha ha ha. Lin Yuid's mind grew increasingly unstable. His words became more and more reckless. Cheng Yu, do you know, when I fed him the drugs, the way he struggled was so beautiful. You couldn't help but want to step on him. It's a pity you never saw him like that. Cheng Yu dragged him through many obstacles, but Cheng Yu never stopped, letting Lin Yuid's back hit every sharp edge, colliding fully, until Cheng Yu brought him to a room. He crouched down, just staring at Lin Yuid. This room was originally meant for those men, but now it suits you perfectly. Lin Yuid still endured the pain in his back. Hearing this, he looked up in a daze, staring at Cheng Yu, panting with rage, grabbed Lin Yuid's hair and said, after all, in my eyes you're not human. So being born into this world isn't doing you wrong. With that, he opened the door. Inside were 12 male dogs starved for 3 days. Even with all the drugs in his system, Lin Yuid could feel fear in that moment. He was like a cornered wild cat. Lin's flailing wildly, trying to break free from Cheng Yu's grip, but it was all futile against Cheng Yu's absolute strength. His struggles only made him look more pathetic. After Cheng Yu threw him inside, he left a camera and shut the door. Then Lin Yuid's screams and the dog's snarling echoed everywhere. Every corner, those viewers who had paused were forced to watch. When Cheng Yu returned to the pause, he had completely descended into madness. He took his knife and began castrating the men from the video. One by one, the scene was filled with nothing but screams, and no one stopped Cheng Yu's actions. Later, someone spoke up. Wang Xuanyi had once used his position to cover things up. I have evidence here. The moment that voice fell, other voices came from the audience, all exposing the hidden secrets of the industry. At first, it was only focused on those dozen or so exposed men. The crimes later escalated. Almost no one was spared, whether in talent or color trades, whether rigged auditions or hidden abuse. Those shameful deeds, all spilled out like beans. With hands tied behind them, they confessed everything, causing chaos. Cheng L smirked faintly at the scene. Lin Yuid was dying on the live stream. The dozen strapped-down men would forever lose their manhood separated from them. As Jin Yulan's ship neared home, Cheng L sat collapsed on the ground, his hands and face, his whole body stained with blood. Estimating the ship's arrival time, he raised the knife in his hand and slit his own throat. Zuyi rushed to cover the wound. Hearing him whisper brokenly, "Ayuan, I've come to see you." I screamed Cheng L's name hoarsely, wanting to hold him to stop the bleeding. But no one could see me now, let alone hear me or touch me. Just as despair consumed me, his voice drifted softly from behind. "Ayuan, is that you?" I turned in surprise and saw Cheng L standing there, gazing at me with the same love as 10 years ago. "Don't cry, you're clean and pure now." He gently wiped my tears, cradling my face like a treasure. I sobbed uncontrollably, years apart. Felt like an entire century. He knelt on one knee, pulling a plain ring from his pocket. Sorry, I'm 10 years late. Would the superstar still marry me? I laughed and rushed into his arms. When the chef returned that day, everything followed legal procedures. Zhu Yi and Liu Zhangfei were detained. Other evidence was also collected. Of those Chen L injured, half died, half were severely disabled. The entertainment industry underwent a massive overhaul. Most people were arrested for their crimes. Lingde was directly shut down by the government. People began boycotting each country goods and media. After the public hearing, Su Yi, Liao Zhu and Zhang Fei both gave interviews. Asked about regrets, Zhu Yi said, "All my life's dreams are fulfilled. I have nothing to regret." Liao Zhu said firmly, "Those who light the way must not be left in the cold. We shouldn't live in chaos. Just treat it as an experiment." Asked, Zhang Fei paused before speaking. "I just did what I believed was right." 5 years later, Zhang Fei was released early. He walked the streets we once walked together. He returned to the room where we worked in our youth. The room was small, barely 70 square meters, a world apart from his current penthouse. He flipped through layers of old books, found a slightly yellowed notebook. It read, "The Kill List. I Killed Two." Dated April 16, 2016, 3 years after my suicide.